What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. I want to talk about the beef between Talib Kweli and Rifleman from Project Blowed. I actually did a video for this when this first dropped, when I first heard about it, but I didn't like the way the video turned out, so I kind of scrapped it. Then y'all know I went on vacation and shit. So, yeah, I want to talk about this shit now. Talib Kweli, I've talked about him various times on my channel, even reviewed some of his albums. Y'all already know who he is. Rifleman, for those who don't know, is part of a hip hop collective from the West Coast called Project Blowed. And Project Blowed, some of y'all might have heard of Freestyle Fellowship, Abstract Rude. Me personally, I'm a big fan of AC Alone. Shout out to him. They pretty much dominate that underground hip hop scene on the West Coast. Them and, Hobo Junction and all that shit. So shout out to them. This beef started, probably early 2000s. And I'm going to sort of like fast forward through everything. I'm going to jump back and forth. But a lot of you that follow me know exactly what I'm going to say. But anyway, this started in the early 2000s. Rifleman was at some show giving out flyers, and he approached some chick and he was giving out flyers because I guess he was promoting one of his albums or something that was coming out. And he was having a release party for it or something. And this bitch wasn't having it, whoever this was. So there must have been some type of argument or commotion or whatever. So Talib Kweli comes running over to intervene inside whatever was going on. Things were said, but it got broken up. Okay. Supposedly it got squashed or whatever. Over the years, somehow, some way it got brought up again. Good God, there's a lot of shit like convoluted in all of this crap. So forgive me, but you'll get the gist of this in a minute. Shit got brought back up. Rifleman tried to reach out to Kweli saying, yo, dude, what's going on? I'm hearing about some shit. Yo, I'm trying to squash this. What's good? You know what I mean? And I don't know if Kweli addressed him in the DMs or whatever, but you can see that Rifleman tried to reach out, because if you look in the diss track, the visuals, you'll see he puts up the attempt to DM this guy, right? So this dude was still out here. Talib Kweli, you know him. He's all over Twitter, still talking his shit, doing XYZ. I believe there was a show going on. I don't know where it was. And some dude in the front row asked Kweli, yo, dude, what's good with Rifleman or whatever? So Kweli starts going on a rant and kicks the dude out, which it kicks the dude out of the club, which kills me, because that's like a thing with Talib Kweli. That's like he gets off on that, especially if you're a white dude. He gets off on kicking you out of clubs. This is like a common occurrence with him. Only with him. No other rapper has this issue. So anyway, there was a diss track dropped called Clap MCs where he was going on Kweli. I believe there was more back and forth. You know, Kweli just stays on Twitter arguing with everybody. And then he brought up the fact that Rifleman was shot. He was recently shot or some shit like that. He goes, weren't you shot or some shot in the neck? But he made light of it. So then, Rifleman went in again and released a track called Hip-Hoprisy. Hip-Hoprisy. And both those tracks are fire to me personally. And right now, currently, Rifleman's account is suspended, no doubt from Talib Kweli reporting it like a bitch. But let me get into my thoughts on this shit. And a lot of you, like I said prior, you know exactly where I'm going. This dude, everything that happened, I could see Talib Kweli doing. because he sets himself up as this super SJW ass annoying white knight motherfucker. I cannot stand him anymore. I used to love Talib Kweli when obviously, Black Star, Reflection Eternal, Quality, stuff like that, even Eardrum. I loved his work. But who this guy turned out to be, I mean, listen, you know how people say you don't want to meet your heroes? I really, really, that holds so true. I don't want to deal with this dude. Like, this dude is the biggest whiner on the planet. And let's just go back to the occurrence at the party or whatever where he was handing out shit. Listen, let's say at worst that this dude Rifleman was trying to push up on this chick, and supposedly this chick was in what New Kweli or whatever. Now there's an issue. Now, me personally, I'm just gonna walk over to the chick. I'm gonna get in between. Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll just be like, "Yo, hey baby, let's go over here, this and that." Because as men, you're not gonna sit here and quarrel. You don't know what happened. You don't know if it's this chick's fault. You don't know if she was disrespectful. But you over here, you put on your Captain Save-A-Hole cape and you jumping in on shit. Like I so see this dude doing that. Now the other thing is Rifleman tried to be a man after it came back up and tried to say, "Hey, listen, bro. What's good? Like, I'm hearing this and that. Is everything good? I'm trying to squash it. I don't want no problems." And this dude is still on Twitter. this dude is still on Twitter talking shit. I mean, bro, like, you gotta understand, dude. Like, this don't look good for you, bro. It really doesn't. It's not a good look. And then on top of it, the whole thing I told you about him going to clubs and kicking niggas out, like. When he kicked this dude out, he said, "Oh, since you're down with Rifleman, you could get out." Motherfucker, the dude paid to come see you, you dumb motherfucker. That's number one, because obviously he paid to come into the club. He was just asking, "Yo, what's good with Rifleman? Like, I'm here." He's probably seeing the back and forth and whatever. He's like, "What's up?" So, and then on top of it, Talib Kweli used all the liberal buzzwords. Oh, he's Rifleman's a misogynist, a sexist, blah, 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 blah. He threatened my family. Dude, if you threaten your family, produce the receipts, because you claim you have the receipts for everything else. You know what I mean? And let me tell you something. Once again, like I just recently said with this Malik Yoba shit, this dude, Kweli, got a ton of skeletons. I guarantee it. The way this dude talks, the way this dude acts like he's so above it all, this dude got a shit ton of skeletons. I'm not even talking about the Reese sexual harassment, the Me Too nonsense. I'm not even gonna go into that. Y'all know about that. That's on the surface. But I guarantee that there's shit below the surface or beneath the surface that one day is gonna backfire in this dude's face. Guarantee it, because the way this dude talks, he talks mad greasy. He sets himself up like he's fucking Malcolm X or fucking Gandhi when he's not. And that's it. And I'm glad that Rifleman pointed that out in the second diss track, that, yo, you just set yourself up as a fake activist trying to push a narrative. Like, yeah, that's what he's doing. And I'm glad that finally, well, I mean, there's been other rappers that have dissed this guy. And let me close with this. Kweli, listen, if you're trying to be the most dissed rapper on the planet, hey, keep doing what you're doing, my dude. Like, that's your prerogative. But at this rate, I would say maybe within the next 6 to 8 months, there'll be another nigga making a diss record about you. I mean, every fucking day, dude. This dude, like, yo, go live your life, man. You a multimillionaire, I'm sure. You're on tour. People know who the fuck you are. Just go do your thing. Like, yeah, I get you. There's certain things you got to say socially, or, I'm not telling you not to have an opinion, but dude, the way you go about it, like, you're a bitch, straight up, dude. But that's how I feel. Tell me what you guys think. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, please. Upvote my video. Thumbs it up. to fight the YouTube throttling and censorship and all of that. And guys, subscribe to me on BitChute. I'm there under the Misanthropic one. So that's it. Peace, bitches.